Before I was on the project, I got into a little bit of trouble, and I was put on probation. But there's a long story that led up to that, is that for years and years I've gone through difficulties, and it stemmed from my childhood. I got sexually abused when I was 6 and kidnapped, and since then my life took a turn for the worst, and I had to have a lot of interviews with police and things, and eventually I was sent to boarding school for 5.5 years, and I actually thought I'd done something wrong, and basically I thought I was in prison. So I tried to look after myself in the best way I could in defending myself, and learn to cope on my own. Went into my own self, in my own body, and didn't really trust a lot of people. And when I actually left the boarding school and I went to a secondary school, I just really couldn't cope with it. And I did really well the first year of secondary school, but then all my problems came back and I didn't know how to deal with them and didn't know who to turn to. We was put on the programme from my probation officer, and obviously he knows all about the history and everything, and we go into conversation. So we put on the programme, and at first I thought, oh, here we go, you know, and write a form and be off, and that was it. But I was quite surprised in the outcome, where it actually helped me, and I met a lot of people on the course, and eventually we ended up having a bond with each other, because we all saw a connection in our lives and what had happened. And I was at a time in my life where I was ready to be helped and to want to be helped and help others. So we've just done a chrysalis course, and that's a course on anger management, self-awareness, body language, abuse, and alcoholics, anything like that. And it was absolutely amazing, the course. The lady that run it, Janet, was fantastic, and she was a therapist as well, and she taught us about ourselves, about our behaviour, why we do things, why this has happened to us. And apparently I've put a block in part of my memory where from when I was 6, from when the abuse happened to when I was an adult, it came out, and she explained how and why that happens, and which makes us and me feel that you're not mad, you know, that someone's there listening, and oh my God, you know, there's an answer to this. And once I finish my probation, which is in November, I will be helping at probation office do interviews and doing some voluntary work for them, and I never know, there might be a job out of it. So basically, of all the rubbish I've had in my life, something good has come out of something bad. If it hadn't have been for the project, I probably would have been in trouble, in prison. It saved my life, to be honest. I can honestly say that. I didn't like myself much before, and probably I've wanted to end it a few times, my life. But from now, coming through the courses now, this time, I feel I'm liking myself, I'm a better person, I actually like who I am and where I am at the minute, and I'm quite proud of myself, to be honest. I haven't really got a lot of people for them to be proud of me, but I'm proud of myself, which is a big thing for me. I would never have been able to do this before, but the course has taught me so much confidence and self-esteem and a way forward. I've got a future now.